folks, getting ready to head up to the job. But man, last night we had one massive thunder and lightning storm go through. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I stood out here in this spot for about 45 minutes to an hour drinking a beer and watching it. And it went from down there on this line right above us to all the way as far, I mean up north, because you can't all it was flashes, and from there clear across there was just non-stop flashing lightning. Freaking, I have never in my life just listened to non-stop rolling thunder. It was pretty dang amazing. So it's because of that lightning storm that we didn't do what I got to do this morning last night, because there was no way I was going to stand next to a 35,000 pound piece of steel that could attract 1.21 gigawatts. So anyway, head up to the job. I'll tell you what we got going on. Tell you what, making me homesick for the coast, folks. Tell you what, nothing beats after a good rainstorm. The woods smell great. Love it. Anyway, I'll show you what we got going on here. Looks like the excavator survived the night. It's a good thing. I probably should have got that boom down a little bit lower, but I didn't think we were going to have that bad of a lightning storm. I seen DNR was out running around like a chicken with their heads chopped off. So I'll show you what we got going on here. This thing's been heating up, getting hot. Now I could sit back and point the finger at the prior owner and be like, this guy didn't take care of his equipment, damn employees, blah 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 blah. But honestly, this thing was sitting at a place that had a steam cleaner. I didn't even think about going up there and washing it off. So this right here is the air conditioning condenser, and it was just completely plugged full of like dirt and oil. And that back there on this side, that's the hydraulic cooler, and it is just slam packed full of shit. The radiator isn't that much better, so they both need a good cleansing. Like I said, I was so gung-ho to get this sucker on a trailer and get it up here to get to work, and I didn't even think about that. And the reason why I didn't think about that is because I swear to God, I just heard somebody talking. Anyway, the reason why I didn't think about that is because they said it's got a new radiator in it since last year. They had the radiator rebuilt. And I didn't even think about it. So I got a few cans of brake clean in the truck. I'm gonna try and get that hydraulic cooler sprayed out as best as possible. And then if anything, we'll just run her in eco mode. I seemed to do it yesterday. We run her in eco mode up till about 2-3 o'clock when it really starts to get hot, and just go from there. It'll take me just a couple minutes to do this, and then we'll be up and running. Okay. See just how far we can go here before we have to shut down because of overheat. just a hair above what normal operating temp should be right now, and she's maintaining it pretty good, but it's still in the 60s and 70s right now. I got a hinting suspicion that by noon, 1 o'clock, when the sun's really out and beating down on us, I'm not going to be able to make it very long before I'm overheating. I'm half tempted to run down the hill to where I get cell phone service and call NewTek and just see if they can get somebody out tomorrow. And I'm not going to be here tomorrow. The machine's not going to be working, so it'd be a great time to be able to get a thermostat put in it. Do you see? I don't know how well you can see it, but that thing's already moved about 1/4 of an inch back down the hill. Okay, boys and girls, this is where we stand. I got the mess pretty well picked through, cleaned up. Got the firewood over there that needs to be limbed and bucked. I got all the brush stacked up back there. I gotta come down here and take out this little grove of stuff, this tree, that little grove of stuff right there, that tree, that tree, that tree, and I think that tree. And that's gonna be the last of the clearing. I'm gonna do that right at the very end of the day today. I might do it first thing in the morning. I don't want to do it until I'm here to buck it up. I'm gonna bring the saw with me Monday. But that's the last of the clearing that actually has to be done. And then what I got to do is I got to take all this stuff here and clean this line up here, clean that line up there, clear that little bit out. Okay, I'm going to take that back. That's not the last of the clearing. That's the last of the clearing for this spot, the home site. The rest of it's cleaning up. I got to clean all this up. And I got to clear that there out just a little bit so I can deck all this stuff in there. And then the very last thing I got to do, and I wanted to do this on my way out, is I got to come down here where the transformer's going for the power. And I got to clear a utility corridor. Right down here is a stake in the brush. Where is it? Right there. I got to clear that as a utility corridor. I'm probably going to end up doing is where these dead trees are. I might go in there and clean it out and then take all these. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm going to do here because I'm just generating brush like it's going out of style with no way of getting rid of it. So I got to clear it out down this line, take those birch trees down, and then I got to clear this here out just a little bit, including where her game camera deal is there, and clean it up to where it's a lot wider. So I'm gonna make her a deal on I'll give her an extra day for the firewood, and I should be able to have it all done Monday and Tuesday. Just gotta get that thing to cooperate. I gotta take off to go put some money in the bank, and I'm gonna give New Tech a call and figure out where we stand on the whole entire thermostat thing, and then we'll go from there. Might give Spencer a call and see if he can get somebody out here while we're gone to put it on, but I highly doubt it. They're busy. They are slam swamped. Anyway, be back after lunch for more fun and adventure. There we go. One brand new thermostat. It's been sitting here for about an hour or so now, so I think it's cooled off enough to where I won't get too terribly scolded trying to swap this out. I'm going to swap it out real quick, and then we'll see if we can salvage the day. cooking off some of that. It smells like burning antifreeze up here, but I don't see any leaking. I'll let her kind of dry off there for a moment and then get all this off of it. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing much test driving today. Another thunderstorm came in. I don't have any cell phone service up here, so I can't check to see if these things are coming or not. And it looks like I'm right on the edge of ground zero, so I don't really think I want to be on top of this excavator much longer. I did fire it up and run it a minute, and the coolant temperature stayed a lot lower than it was. So I think that did it. God, I hope so. I need to actually start making some money with this thing and quit spending money on it. But that's the way it is. Unfortunately, you'll never be able to get... Unfortunately, John Q. Public doesn't really see much of this. And that's one of the reasons why I got on YouTube, was so that people could see what it takes to do this. You know, this little bit of a... I mean, that thermostat cost me $1,000 by the time it's all said and done. Between the downtime, the parts to take it apart, put it back together, the downtime, the run into town to get the part, the run into town again to get silicone sealant and stuff like that, because it was supposed to have a gasket, but it didn't come with one. I wasn't waiting on one to show up. So the camera died while I was in the middle of it. Probably a good thing, because I was cussing and swearing pretty good there for a couple of minutes. Okay, boys and girls, whatever your preferred pronoun might be, cheers. I think we got her licked on that one. I ran her for about 3 or 4 minutes, I just kind of swung it back and forth and around, try to put her under a little bit of load. And before the temperature gauge, it'd go right about a little over half. It'd go whoop, like that. When I first fired it up, it went up to that, but then it dropped back down to about 1/4 on the gauge. So I don't know. I'm not gonna go saying that it was put in wrong. I don't know. It's just, it didn't, I cannot remember. For the problem with it is it fell apart right when I popped that cover off, so I can't really ascertain the orientation, but I do remember being able to look down inside that tube and seeing it. And you're not supposed to be able to look down inside that tube and see it. So whether it was a bad thermostat or it was put in wrong, whatever, that doesn't make any difference right now. She's fixed. She's ready to go for Monday. Unfortunately, I have to go to the coast to bid some work, and we're going to a wedding. So we're gonna lose 2 whole days. So there's just nothing you can do about that. The good thing is, though, I got the majority of the big part of it done. I think I can have most of the rest of it done on Monday with a good solid 8-hour day. And pray to God that these friggin' thunderstorms go away, man. Tell you what, kind of sucks. Can't get anything done. I'd much rather just be able to jump on that thing and go for, you know, another hour to 2 hours. I could have quite a bit done here. The last little bit of clearing, I could have this pretty well graded down. I could be working on the right of way. But it is what it is. You can't focus on the bad part of it. So I don't know if you can hear that, but that thunder ain't very far away. So I'm just gonna give the customer a call and say, hey, we lost a good half of the day because the excavator took a kapooey. So we'll get after it hardcore on Monday. Should have it buttoned up by halfway through the day on Tuesday, and just go on that. So anyway, don't wear a hat like this out here. It's not ventilated. My head is burning up, and that thing is drenched in sweat. It is muggy out here. I mean, you can feel the water in the air. It is muggy. It is perfect lightning storm weather. you like what you saw, like what you're seeing, consider giving the video a like. Definitely helps us out. If you want to see more of the adventure to come, I consider subscribing. And you guys probably won't see this till Monday, and I won't be back until Monday, so we'll catch you guys next week. Actually, by the time you watch this one, I'll be back, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow, probably. Anyway, you know what I mean.